Hey guys, what's up? It's Jen. So today I'm going to talk to you guys real quickly about eating healthy, making a plan that works and that you can stick to. So around this New Year's time and throughout the holidays, even throughout the year really, people make these goals to eat healthy. And they do so by saying things like, I want to lose 5 pounds, so I'm going to eat healthy, or I should eat more vegetables, or even, and I think this is extremely common, I know I used to do it all the time, but say, I'm going to eat no added sugars. Now, these goals aren't really like bad goals, right? No, there's no like bad goal really, but what happens is that they're not real SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time bound. And what that means is it's something that you can create steps to work towards and that you can see these little wins in the process to get that big win. So, a big pitfall in eating healthy for most people is poor planning. And that's looking at the realistic aspect of these SMART goals. People will say, specifically someone like me who was in college and was trying to like stay healthy, was going to the dining hall and just eating whatever was vegan because I was like, I'm vegan and vegan food is healthy. Well, you can also eat vegan ice cream, and you can eat tons of vegan fried foods like fries. So, what really is healthy? That's something that you have to do a little bit of research for, or really look into what you want to eat and whether or not you can make a version of that that is better for you physically, and that you can also tolerate mentally. Because food is so much more than just calories or just healthy or unhealthy. Food is something that connects us with our culture, with our emotions, and with our health specifically. And so by saying that we're not going to eat certain foods because they are unhealthy or that they're bad, that really has a super negative toll on our minds and our mindset, and then the way that we view ourselves and the relationship that we have with food. So let's go back to eating healthy. First, ask yourself, why do you want to eat healthy? This why is the reason that is going to carry you throughout your entire journey of eating healthy. So why is it? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to feel better in your clothes? Do you want to, make your workouts better, run smoother, give yourself the proper fuel to get through the day? If you have a long day at university and you are eating crappy food, you're probably gonna feel crappy, right? So we gotta really define and hone in on that why, that big reason that you are going to make a lifestyle change. Eating healthy isn't something that's frivolous. It's not something that you just do for 2 weeks out of the month or like 2 weeks out of the year really, and then just drop it. It's a lifestyle change, and lifestyle changes take time and take effort, and it takes a massive amount of planning. It can be fairly easy though if you do it properly. So how do we prepare ourselves for success this time around when we say we want to eat healthy? Well, you're going to have to look deep down into yourself. And what I mean by that is you have to look into your past failures and learn from that. Self-reflection is insanely important. I wrote a whole thing about this on one of my posts, so you can go ahead and find that. But self-reflection is a time where we can look back, see how certain events, situations, people made us feel, and learn from that. We look at it from an objective standpoint because hindsight is 2020. So when we look at our past goals, New Year's resolutions, whatever it is, where you said that you wanted to eat healthy or cut out sugar, what did you do? Did you lack a plan? Did you, were you doing really well on this one cleanse that you found online, but then the third day comes and your friend made you brownies and now you're like, well, my friend made me brownies, how can I not eat them? What went wrong? What went well? If you have tried a diet before and it worked for you and it made you feel good inside, what happened that made you stop? Why did you feel like it was working? Did it work like physically, mentally? What was going on there? Take those good parts and bad parts too. Take those lessons that you learned from it and bring it to this time around so that you can be more successful. Now, this second to final part is really important. All of this stuff, really important. But this part is the realistic aspect. Be honest with yourself and look at how much time and effort you're willing to put into eating healthy, into this new plan of yours. So what does your life look like right now? Are you a busy college student and you're living off campus and you need to cook for yourself and grocery shop? Are you like a freshman in college and you're living in the dorms and you have unlimited swipes to the dining hall where you have an entire place of just desserts and froyo and whatever it is, those sweets? So you have to look at your situation and really evaluate where these distractions may come from that that you might be susceptible to. So for example, if you are a full-time student and you're living off campus, you know that you don't have much time in between classes or days to cook, maybe you look into meal prepping. And by meal prepping, that means you have to make a grocery list, figure out what you want to make for that week, and then go out and do that. It saves you a lot of time, honestly. And on my website, you can also get free downloadables if you sign up for the email list. And those downloadables include a meal planner that you can fill out yourself, as well as a grocery list, which you can just take with you on your phone or print it out and bring it with you to the grocery store. And it'll help you stay on track and save time, since you already know everything you want, so you don't need to be distracted by this new candy that came out. Everything's on there for you. So use these tools to bring you to success this time around. Now, this last part, also incredibly important, and it's something that I feel a lot of people don't use enough, and it's your support system. With any goal, you're going to be more successful, you're more likely to stick to it if you have a solid, positive support system. This is your friends, your family, your dog even, whomever. And your support system is there to help give you just that positive encouragement to reach your goals. The only way that you can utilize your support system, though, is if you tell them about your goals and these action steps that you have. It shows that you are actually committed to these goals. And when you tell someone else that you're going to do something, you're probably going to feel a little bit guilty or a little bit bad if you don't do it, right? So when you tell somebody, hey, look, for myself, because I don't feel confident right now in my body, I want to cut out refined sugars in my diet for the next week, right? X amount of time, time-bound goals. And so when you tell somebody that, they're like, okay, cool. They might ask you more about what you're doing, but you know that you have these steps. You're making a grocery list, you're figuring out what distractions are going to come your way, and you anticipate for that and you avoid them. That way, you can actually be successful this time around. When you make those small little wins, meaning you say no to that cupcake because you don't need it, you don't feel emotionally attached to it, but you know that if you eat this cupcake, it's not gonna make you feel great. If it's your birthday or something and you're like, fuck yeah, I want a cupcake because it's my birthday, go for it. That's the whole thing with having a positive relationship with food. You don't want to look at a food and say that it's bad. You want to look at a food and say, this is gonna make me feel maybe a little bit lethargic, but because I really want it and I know I'm not going to gain 50 pounds from it from just eating one cupcake, go ahead and have it. It's a lot of mental. But anywho, that's pretty much it from me. So just a quick overview. define eating healthy. Find your why. Write that why down. Like, why are you eating healthy? Why are you giving up refined sugars? Why do you want to go like vegan or keto? Write that down. Stick it up somewhere like that you can see it, and hone in on that motivation to do so. Look at your past failures, see what went right, what went wrong, and learn from it. Bring it to this time around so that you can prepare for those distractions. And then be honest with yourself. How much time do you have? How much money do you have to spend on this stuff? What foods do you actually enjoy eating? And you're not going to suffer, right, through how long your journey is going to be by just eating salads all day. No, find out what foods you actually enjoy and see where those foods can be improved on. Cook them yourself. It's a really fun thing that you can do to learn about what goes in your food and just be more conscious of it. And lastly, have a support system that supports you. Tell people about your goals. Tell people that you can trust about your goals. Find a health coach, for example, to help you guide you through that change. I am here to support you and to motivate you to reach your goals to the best of your abilities. So if you need any more help with any of this, or you think that you're struggling a lot on eating healthy, what it means, how to stick to it and everything, let me know. Go ahead and sign up for a call on my website if you want to talk more about this. But until next time, stay happy, stay healthy. I'll see you there, guys.